Welcome to World Icons and Travel. Today, we journey back to ancient Greece to explore one of the magnificent seven wonders of the ancient world, the colossal statue of Zeus at Olympia. This awe-inspiring sculpture, housed within the Temple of Zeus, was a testament to the artistic and religious fervor of the ancient Greeks. Though lost to time, its grandeur was legendary, inspiring awe in all who beheld it. Join us as we delve into the historical accounts, examine the archaeological evidence of its sanctuary, and explore the significance of Olympia, the birthplace of the Olympic Games, in our quest to reconstruct the lost majesty of the Statue of Zeus. Prepare for an immersive exploration of this forgotten wonder. Our journey into the heart of ancient Greece begins now. Setting the scene, geography and the sanctuary of Olympia. Our exploration begins in ancient Olympia, a sacred sanctuary located in the western Peloponnese region of Greece, near the confluence of the Alpheus and Pheidias rivers. Explore maps of ancient Greece and the Peloponnese Peninsula, highlighting the location of Olympia. The sanctuary was situated in a picturesque valley, surrounded by wooded hills, creating a natural setting of beauty and tranquility. Show images of the modern landscape of Olympia, emphasizing its natural beauty. Olympia was not a city, but rather a religious and athletic center, dedicated primarily to the worship of Zeus, the king of the gods in the Greek pantheon. Show artistic depictions of Zeus and the Greek pantheon. The site housed numerous temples, altars, treasuries, and athletic facilities. Most famously the stadium where the ancient Olympic Games were held. Explore archaeological maps of ancient Olympia, highlighting the Temple of Zeus and the stadium. Understanding the geography and the sacred nature of Olympia is crucial to appreciating the significance of the statue of Zeus within this context. The Temple of Zeus, a grand house for a king. The magnificent statue of Zeus was housed within the Temple of Zeus, one of the largest and most impressive Doric temples in ancient Greece. Explore archaeological plans and reconstructions of the Temple of Zeus. Construction of the temple began in the mid-5th century BCE, and it was designed by the architect Liban of Elis. Show artistic depictions of the Temple of Zeus during its glory days. The temple was built of local limestone, originally covered with stucco to give it a marble-like appearance. Show images of the temple ruins today, highlighting the massive column drums. It measured approximately 64 meters, 210 feet, long, 28 meters, 92 feet, wide, and reached a height of over 20 meters, 66 feet. The temple was adorned with impressive sculptures, including metopes depicting the labors of Heracles and pediments showing scenes from local myths. Show surviving fragments of these temple sculptures. The grandeur of the Temple of Zeus provided a fitting setting for the colossal statue that resided within its walls, emphasizing the power and majesty of the king of the gods. The sculptor Pheidias, master craftsman of the gods. The creation of the statue of Zeus was entrusted to Pheidias, one of the most renowned sculptors of ancient Greece. Famous for his monumental works, including the statue of Athena Parthenos in Athens. Explore portraits and artistic depictions of Pheidias. Around the mid-5th century BCE, Pheidias established a workshop near the Temple of Zeus specifically for the creation of the statue. Archaeological excavations have uncovered the remains of this workshop, including tools, molds, and fragments of ivory and gold. Show archaeological evidence of Pheidias' workshop at Olympia. Historical accounts describe Pheidias' meticulous process, using a wooden framework over which he placed intricately carved ivory plates for the flesh and hammered gold panels for the drapery and ornaments. Show artistic reconstructions illustrating this chryselephantine, gold and ivory, technique. The statue was said to have been enormous, reaching a height of approximately 12 to 13 meters, 40 to 43 feet, dominating the interior of the temple. Imagine the sheer scale of this colossal figure. Pheidias' skill and artistry brought the king of the gods to life in a way that inspired awe and reverence for centuries. Describing the Colossus, accounts of awe and majesty. Though the statue of Zeus is lost, its grandeur is vividly described in the writings of ancient historians and travelers. Explore excerpts from the accounts of Pausanias, a Greek traveler and writer of the 2nd century CE, who provided the most detailed description of the statue. Pausanias described Zeus seated on a magnificent throne made of cedar wood, inlaid with ebony, ivory, gold, and precious stones. Show artistic interpretations based on Pausanias' description of the throne. The statue itself depicted Zeus as a majestic figure, holding a scepter in his left hand, topped with an eagle, and a figure of Nike, the goddess of victory, in his outstretched right hand. Show artistic reconstructions of the statue based on these descriptions. The sheer size and the opulent materials used conveyed the immense power and dignity of the king of the gods. Ancient writers marveled at the artistry and the lifelike quality of the sculpture, considering it one of the greatest artistic achievements of humankind. Imagine the impact this colossal figure would have had on worshippers entering the temple. Explore the importance of Zeus in the ancient Greek pantheon. As the king of the gods, Zeus was the supreme deity, associated with thunder, lightning, law, order, and justice. Show artistic depictions of Zeus wielding his thunderbolt. Olympia was the most important sanctuary dedicated to Zeus, and the Olympic Games themselves were held in his honor. Show depictions of ancient Olympic rituals and sacrifices to Zeus. The presence of the colossal statue within the Temple of Zeus underscored his central role in the religious life of the sanctuary and the Games. It served as a focal point for worship and a tangible representation of divine power and authority. The statue's grandeur aimed to inspire piety and a sense of connection to the divine realm for all who visited Olympia. The Olympic Games, a celebration in Zeus' honor. The sanctuary of Olympia was also the birthplace of the ancient Olympic Games, a pan-Hellenic festival held every 4 years in honor of Zeus. Explore the history and significance of the ancient Olympic Games. The Games brought together athletes from across the Greek world in a celebration of athletic prowess and religious piety. Show depictions of various ancient Olympic events, such as running, wrestling, and chariot racing. The statue of Zeus stood as a silent witness to these athletic contests, further linking the Games to the worship of the king of the gods. Victors in the Games were often honored with statues and dedications within the sanctuary, further emphasizing the connection between athletic achievement and divine favor. Show images of ancient Olympic victors and their honors. The religious and athletic significance of Olympia made the statue of Zeus a central and revered monument in the ancient Greek world. Decline and loss. The fate of the Colossus. Over time, the sanctuary of Olympia and the statue of Zeus faced decline due to various factors, including the rise of Christianity and natural disasters. Explore the historical timeline of the decline of paganism in the Roman Empire. In the late 4th century CE, the Roman Emperor Theodosius I issued decrees banning pagan worship, and the Olympic Games were eventually abolished. Show historical accounts of the suppression of paganism. The Temple of Zeus likely fell into disrepair, and the statue itself was probably damaged or dismantled. Accounts suggest that the statue may have been transported to Constantinople, modern Istanbul, in the 5th century CE, where it was reportedly destroyed in a fire. Discuss the different theories surrounding the statue's destruction. The loss of the statue of Zeus represents the end of an era and the disappearance of one of antiquity's greatest artistic and religious treasures. Its memory, however, lives on through historical accounts and artistic interpretations. Legacy and remembrance. Reconstructing the Majesty. Despite its destruction, the legacy of the statue of Zeus at Olympia endures through the detailed descriptions of ancient writers and the archaeological remains of its magnificent sanctuary. Explore the ongoing archaeological work at Olympia. Today, visitors can still see the foundations of the Temple of Zeus and imagine the colossal statue that once stood within. Show images of the archaeological site of Olympia today, highlighting the temple foundations. Reconstructions and artistic interpretations help us visualize the grandeur of this lost wonder. Show various artistic renderings of the statue of Zeus and the Temple of Zeus. The statue serves as a reminder of the artistic achievements and religious significance of ancient Greece, and its story continues to inspire awe and curiosity about the past. The sanctuary of Olympia, even in ruins, remains a powerful testament to the enduring spirit of the ancient world and the birthplace of a global tradition. The statue of Zeus at Olympia, though lost to the ravages of time, remains a powerful symbol of the artistic brilliance and religious devotion of ancient Greece. Through the vivid accounts of ancient writers and the evocative ruins of its sanctuary, we can still glimpse the majesty of this forgotten wonder. Our journey to Olympia reminds us of the profound impact of ancient Greek civilization on the world and the enduring allure of its lost treasures. What aspect of the statue of Zeus or the sanctuary of Olympia most captivated your imagination? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow history and travel enthusiasts, and subscribe to World Icons and Travel for more incredible journeys to the world's most fascinating historical sites. Until our next exploration into the wonders of the past, Antio SAS from the sacred grounds of Olympia.